Alright guys, I'm going to be showing you the patch section of our 5080 here. In the patch and rhythm section you can edit your sounds and then write them to memory so that you can sort of have your own personal sounds. So basically here we can go through, we can select any sound we want, we can push our value knob in, like Doc just showed us, we can go through and select our category and pretty much pick whatever sound we want. I'm going to go through here, I'm going to find something. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright, I'm just going to pick a basic sound right here. I'm going to exit. And there's our sound, our amped whirly. Now, in this section we have a few different options on our F keys here. We have common, WG, which stands for wave generator, TVF for time variant filter, TVA for time variant amp, and we have our LFO and our effects. And why don't we just start with the first here? We'll go to common. Now in common you can do basic things. Alright, in this section we can do the basic editing functions for each of our sounds. Right here I can change the name just by changing my value knob here. So you can see there. I can pick a different category. I can actually pick a different sound here. I don't really want to do that because I have my sound set up. I can pick the level here and change it down here, change it up. I can do the panning, left, right. Pretty basic stuff. And of course on the right hand side here we have octave shift, coarse tune, fine tune, stretch, analog feel. These are all, basic settings that we can change to mess with our sound. So what I'm going to show you now, I'm going to exit out of this. Let's go to our second one. We have wave generator. Press wave generator, and as you can see we have all kinds of different things here. Now the first thing to look at when you're in your patch or rhythm section would be right here. As you can see, it's tones. And like Doc was saying before, we have 4 tones. Now you can affect every individual tone just by itself. And to do that, we're going to use our tone select, which we showed you in the front section. We can select tone 1, tone 2, tone 3, and tone 4. And basically, we can change parameters for each of those tones. Like right here, for tone 1, I can move my cursor down here, and I can do, all kinds of changes here. Let's see, I can change the gain there, I can change our tempo sync, I can do our FXM switch. Here on our main screen of our patch mode, you can see here also we have tones, 1, 2, and 3. Now that means that the first 3 tones are selected. Now you can have up to 4 tones for each sound. I can also take off the tones. Now some sounds, 1 or 2 of the tones won't actually be making any noise until you affect it. So you have to test out which ones are on. Now with this sound what I'm doing is I'm going to hit the keyboard, and as you can see I have no tone selected so we don't hear a sound. I'll turn on tone 1. Oh, it looks like tone 1 isn't making a sound right now, so we'd actually have to affect it. So I'm going to turn that off.